good to go. Good offensive lineman, Connor Wood. Got questions for Connor?
Connor, well, what's it been like out there last couple days without Case?
You know, I mean, we kind of missed a big portion of last year without Case. He was still there with his leadership ways, but you know, kind of shown that, you know, players like myself and Javon and Hiron, even though, you know, he just got hurt, you know, step up in that leadership role and, you know, kind of carry the offensive line. You know, it just puts more pressure on, you know, the group to form leaders. So.
How do you feel being back out there? So you guys know what happened?
Oh, I've been loving it. Missed it. It's been too long. I know. I'm sure all the other guys feel the same way. So.
I know you guys have been in a huddle with Tyler and Brady before, but it's a little different when they're out there competing for the starting quarterback job. Just as far as those guys, you know, on the field during practice, what do you see out of them as far as being able to take charge?
Yeah, you know, both of them, you know, they have their strengths and weaknesses, you know, as everybody. But, you know, I think we need to see both of them to become more of a leadership in a, you know, role, especially in the quarterback position. Kind of take charge as the huddle, you know, getting everybody right, getting the details right. So, you know, particularly I haven't, you know, noticed a huge difference in between them both, but, you know, they're both competing, they're both doing great. You know, like I said, how I started out, you know, they both have their strengths and weaknesses. So it's interesting to see how and everything plays out. So.
How did you, going back to the bowl game, just how did you feel like Brady kind of handled that moment? First start, played the whole game, you know, close game. How did you feel like he just handled the stage?
Yeah, you know, I thought he did a great job. You know, he prepared very well, and he kind of stood up to the occasion, which was great for him, and great for us as well. You know, fortunately we didn't come out with the dub, but, you know, that's how it is. It is what it is, you know. So, you know, like I say, he just needs to keep on grinding, keep on competing, keep on building that respect and leadership role that he has, especially as a quarterback position.
Oftentimes the focus of an off-season centers around a quarterback. What can the offense do? You guys do know who's starting at a lot of different other positions. How can you guys take the pressure off and help along whoever is going to be in that spot come the fall?
You're saying the quarterback spot?
How can the rest of the offense that is more set than that position help whoever wins the job in the fall?
Yeah, well, you know, every spot's still not set. You know, Coach has made that clear. You know, it's an open competition between every single spot. You know, I think just coming together as a team, you know, and like I said, I mean, to help, you know, the quarterback position become a leader, you know, just communication, and, you know, being here for them, seeing what we kind of see. And I think a big part of that is preparation as well, and film study too. You know, we need to see guys, you know, not just watch film collectively as a, you know, as a group, but, you know, as individual, and everybody watching it together and kind of seeing, you know, how they see the field and how we see it and how we're going to block it.
You guys on the defensive front, you know, who have you kind of enjoyed going up against so far? Who's been a tough battle so far?
You know, it's me and D-Rob mostly. I mean, we've grinded out all last season. You know, me and him, we always tell each other iron sharpens iron, and you know, I think that's great. But yeah, I haven't really gone up against many other. It's just been D-Rob. I mean, he's a beast, as you guys can tell. But, you know, like I said, you know, as spring goes on, you know, we're just getting limited reps because, you know, we're only in spiders. But, you know, when the pads come on, we're going to get more guys, more team reps, and so I'll be going against more guys. You know, I'm excited to see the new transfer, Jaden, you know, when it comes to pads on, because you can't really evaluate guys with, you know, just helmets and spiders. It's basically underwear Olympics, you know. So once the pads on, then we'll see how everybody's talking. But right now, it's kind of hard to evaluate.
You talked a lot about leadership, and what does that look like on the offensive line? You talked about Case a little bit, and I'm kind of curious, what were some things that you really saw from him, and then kind of going into this year, not just at the quarterback position, but especially along the offensive line, what do you kind of look for? What do you kind of hope presents itself that really helps you protect?
Yeah, You know, Case, he was very vocal. You know, he was the, you know, kind of lead by example, if you will. He was very vocal, and I think that's what great attributes he had as a leader, especially as an offensive lineman. You know, I think we, you know, because it comes with personality traits and different types. So, you know, we just got to have guys, you know, to feel comfortable to step up in that leadership role. You know, everybody has to earn their respect as well. Like, you can't just speak out of, you know, out of pocket, but you gotta earn that respect, and you gotta have trust within your teammates to fill that leadership role. So, you know, that also comes with, you know, working hard in the weight room, working hard out, you know, on the field. So it's just, we just got to take it day by day. You know, especially in the quarterback position, you know, it's such a leadership role as itself. So, you know, they just got to, you know, they got a lot of on their plate, right, with the competition and all the pressure and everything. So I think the biggest thing that they need to do is keep on building that leadership role. You know, they've taken steps, but, you know, it's only the second day of spring, so.
Anything else for Woody? Thank you, sir.
All right, thank you, guys.